Alright guys, I just got the software update for the full self-driving supervised on my Tesla, and we're about to go try it out. We'll see how it goes. So first thing you can notice is that the interface here is very different. It actually can see the landscape and it can see other cars up ahead, and it can read the road very well with a lot of detail. The older version, or the version I had, which wasn't the full self-driving supervised, was not like this. So this is a complete change. When we're on the road, you'll be able to see how much more detail is able to pick up on, and it reads the road very well. So yeah, pretty excited for this one. All right, the address is in, and let's see what happens. It's activated, and as you can see, it reads the road very well. It's asking me to please pay attention on the road, as it sees with a little camera up here that I have my phone. But as long as you just toggle the steering wheel a little bit, you should be able to continue driving. This is the supervised version of self-driving, so you do have to pay attention and keep your eyes on the road and make sure that the car doesn't crash. You can't fully go to sleep while this thing drives just yet, but yet again, I have the supervised version. I don't have the full self-driving. I have not paid for this service. This was just a free trial. I believe I have 30 days. And the steering wheel, it's a little jittery. It's trying to make sense of the car. And as you can see, it activates the turn signals by itself. I've noticed that it also identifies speed bumps, like we're coming up ahead. Oh, never mind, I guess not. Potholes, drove right into one. So yeah, the system does not really care about the road quality as much as the road signs. There's a car here just turning up, and it's reading the road. Here's another car that just came in. It's reading the road pretty good. It sees the green light. Nice car. All in all, this is a very surprising feature. I believe Elon Musk wanted to show people how good the self-driving capability is, and it is great so far. Although I don't think I would ever use this. You see, you got to toggle the steering wheel a little bit. I don't think I would ever use this in a very busy street around peak hours, rush time. I don't think I would trust not only this car and the system, but all the other drivers. So far it's doing pretty good. I trust Elon Musk. I think that he understands this is a pretty good system. I get it, but yet again, I think I'm gonna wait until cars in general can communicate with each other, so that way I don't have to foresee any unexpected reckless driving from other people, because who knows who's behind the steering wheel. Um, but yeah, you can also move this around and you can see what the car sees. I have noticed it identifies what kind of car it is. So it will show different icons for cars, if they are SUVs, if they are sedans, or pickup trucks. Okay. Essentially, this system is a type in your address and it will take you there, as long as you're awake and you're able to toggle the steering wheel whenever it prompts you to. But it's a very good system. You see, it's telling you to apply force on the steering wheel. It picks up the pedestrian. It reads the speed limit sign. So as you can see, this one says 25 and it will go a max of 25. I'm not sure if you're able to change the speed. It looks like you can change the speed, but either way, it has come across. Whoa, it was about to crash. So yeah, I guess it didn't identify this little obstacle here, and I'll take it from here. But the system is good. I wouldn't say it's a great system. Like I said, it does not read road conditions. It does not care about road conditions. It simply cares about the road that it's in, whether it is in the right lane. It picks up on stop signs and traffic lights and whatnot. It picks up on the lanes. Let's end this trip. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just put it to the test a little more. Let's go ahead and head to downtown, see what it's like driving downtown. Hopefully there's not a lot of traffic, but yeah, I would love to see how it behaves downtown. Okay, it's a little later in the day, but I'm gonna just try to go, let's see, Sutter Health Park. I'm somewhere midtown. Let's see if from being parked, from being parked it can take me there. Okay. You have get the phone, please. You record. You're gonna give me the phone right now. It does get very close to other cars. Very close to that car. Little hesitation, but I think it did well. So it's kind of read that a little wrong. By itself. It's in the middle lane. Car in front is braking, about to change lanes. I wonder how it does with the yellow lights. Oh, there's one. Okay, so it wants to change lanes. Not sure why. Wait, is it taking the freeway? Oh wow, it's taking the freeway. I don't know about a freeway. Acceleration, for some reason, is very aggressive for self-driving. Pretty nervous on the freeway with this thing, but it seems like it's handling it pretty well. Another lane that merges here. This lane in general is pretty dangerous, even for someone who, even when I drive, but it did pretty good. I'm not sure if I would ever try this out when it's peak hours of traffic, like I said earlier. Overall, it maintains its speed pretty well. A little fast on this curve. Let's see if it reads these lanes very well. Oh, it's stepping on the shoulder. Picked up a yellow light. It's gonna stop. The amount of detail for this map is pretty incredible. Alright, speed limit 35 miles per hour, and it accelerates pretty, like I said, it's a little aggressive on the acceleration. I wish it was a little smoother for just passenger confidence, but we're here. I'm not sure exactly what it's gonna do. It might want to turn into but I think I'm gonna take over now. Alright. Let's see. Let's give another destination. Why don't we go... Let's go to Safeway. Okay. That was pretty odd. So I've noticed that when you initially engage the self-driving, it looks like it surveys the person behind the wheel to see if you are paying attention and you're not just engaging the self-driving to go to sleep. I'm pretty sure it uses the light up here somewhere behind the mirror, but yeah, I mean, I'll keep this full screen so you can see the detail on this is pretty incredible. You know, I can see cars. I couldn't see that car. I can see cars that I can't see sometimes. Pretty well distance. I want to take it to a cemetery to see if we'll pick up on spirits or people that are not actually there. Overall, it's pretty accurate. You can see two bikers. See, there's the two bikers. Right turn on a red light. It hesitated a little bit, wasn't very sure, and yet again the acceleration is a little too aggressive. I could see myself accelerating that aggressively, but yet again it's me behind the steering wheel, not a robot, so it's not confidence inspiring, I guess you could say. Well, it's stepping on getting very close to the curb, stepping on the parking section of the street. There was no cars, obviously. There's a red light. Okay. There is a car next to me currently, and up ahead, the car's gonna have to merge to the right and get in the center lane. So we'll see how it does that. There's no cars behind us or on their way, but there's green lights. I am thinking it's going to let the car pass. Never mind, it went for it. Wow. Just like I would have done. I did sense a little hesitation from a car. I think is the person looking at us? No. You don't believe me, my feet are not stepping on any pedals. My hands are not on the steering wheel at all. But I am ready to take over at any time. Did a hard brake for no reason. I think the car, I think it feels jittery. I think it feels like too responsive to situations. I think it's preparing to stop at any point for pedestrians or just anybody to make sure it doesn't hit anybody, but it does feel a little jittery. Comes very close, very, very close to things. I don't know if I like that, but it's here. I don't think it will park itself. I'm not sure where it's taking us. Okay. It understood that the pedestrian did not cross the street, so it's gonna go for it. Okay. fast for my liking into the parking lot. A little too fast driving in the parking lot. I think I just have to get used to it. I don't think I'd drive any slower, to be honest, but that's if I was behind the steering wheel. I think I'll just have to get used to, might just disengage the self-driving. But essentially I did a whole loop. We are back where we entered. I think that the navigation system that Teslas have could use some major improvements. I don't think it's the most accurate, and especially if that's the system that it will be using for self-driving one day, like fully self-driving, to the point where it'll be like level 4, level 5 self-driving, where you'll be able to sleep, or you'll be able to go to sleep, or at least not pay attention. I don't know if this navigation system is the best, but so far it's the best that Tesla has. It is getting a little late. It's dark outside. I'm not too sure that the car would effectively handle situations where, for example, a car parked, let's say here, with the door open and maybe someone getting out of the car. I'm not sure that it would manage those situations effectively or with caution, because the car does, for it being a self-driving system and a self-driving car, it does feel a little aggressive. Or it could just be me, because I'm not used to it. It feels a little jittery at times. That concludes day 1 of testing this 30-day trial full self-driving, supervised full self-driving feature on this Tesla. I think it went well. Generally speaking, it's very impressive. Besides it being a little jittery, it does hesitate in some scenarios, and like I said, for me, it's a little too aggressive in the acceleration when it's at a red light or when it has done a complete stop. But hopefully I can continue testing this throughout the 30 days and see what other scenarios it can handle well. Yeah. What do you think? How'd it go?
I don't like it.
You didn't like it? Why?
It gets too close to the cars.
It does get very, very close to either on the left or right hand side of the curbs. And it does it very confidently, but as someone who's just starting out with getting used to the self-driving feature, it does feel aggressive. It comes off negatively instead of positively. And the reason being in my head is because the car can't communicate with other cars and telling them or it what it's going to do. I feel like I would be a lot more confident in the jitteriness and the overall aggressiveness of how it handles a lot of situations if I knew the car could communicate with other cars on the road. What else did you not like?
The way it accelerated and brake, or like when it came to
Yeah.
a red light, like it was very aggressive.
Yeah.
It was just very aggressive overall.
Yeah. Yeah. Those are the takeaways for today. But hopefully the system can get a little better. Yeah. But so far, so good.